can spread out. Come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze and begin to slow down your breath. Feeling the expanding and releasing of your rib cage. And come back to the simplicity of this anytime you need to. Anytime you're lost in thought, anytime the pose is overwhelming, just come back and feel that you are breathing. You can keep your eyes closed or open them, and let's slide arms overhead. Stretching out long through your fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, flex your feet, press out through the hands. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Hug that knee in as close as you can. Check that your shoulders are dropped, chin is dropped, so the back of the neck is long. And then straighten your right leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times. Both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. Fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, little circle, a rock, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle, big circles, both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten whatever amount out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. In each position, just use what's useful, engage what's useful, and then how much can you let go here? Could there be ease here? Release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist first with a bent knee, and then try straightening the left leg. on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Roll back. Oh, actually straighten your left leg and then roll back onto your back. Both knees in, little circle or rock. Evening out your torso. And then drop your feet to the floor. Engage your abdominals. Draw the belly in. Keep that going strongly. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Let's take 2 more like this. Last one. Now bring your right knee in and your left elbow across so they come towards one another, and then stretch the right leg long. Bring it in, reach it long. Knee in, reach it out. Knee in, reach long. In and out. One more. Let's switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then reach it long. Knee in, reach it out. Knee in, reach it out. In and out. In and out. One more. Okay, let's bring both legs up. Outwardly rotate the legs and then bring one leg in front of the other and then switch. And switch back and forth as quick as you can as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. When it gets difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up. So slow lower and lifts. Quick little switches. Straight long legs, really active. One more, lower and lift. And then release, knees in, circle or rock. Make your way up to sitting. And let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. We'll set the hands shoulder width apart. Step the feet back, bringing your whole body into a straight long line, connecting the end points, head to hips to heels. Shift your weight forward to lower down, and then come into your back bend. So this could be as low or high as feels right for you. Maybe just a little baby cobra. Maybe coming up higher. Wherever you are, shoulders down. Could be up dog or cobra, and then back to down dog when you're ready. Fingers spread wide, hips high. You may want to begin by pedaling out the feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. When you settle onto 2 feet evenly, you can have your heels up or down, knees bent or straight. Pulling the hips up and away from hands. And then release, drop the knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any movement here. It's going to help you let go. Maybe a little jiggle or shake. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. And let's take a few balancing poses. First, just feeling your balance on 2 feet. You might separate your feet and shift your weight around, rocking from the toes to the heels, the insides to the outsides. And then we'll shift over to one leg. Bring your right leg up. Could be just barely off the floor at your inner ankle, or as high as the inner thigh, tree, vrikshasana. Anywhere above or below your knee. Arms can be out to the side. You're also welcome to use a wall. If you feel steady, you might bring hands together or arms up. You can always bring arms back out to the side. And then release. Shake that out. Feel your weight on 2 feet again. And then slowly move over to the other side. Left leg up as high as you can, as low as you need. Anywhere above or below the knee. You choose your arm position, you can always change your mind. And then finding ease, even as you might be wobbling or falling, which are really necessary parts of a balance practice. Can your breath be steady? Can you relax your face? And then release that side. Shake that out. Let's take a quad stretch balance next. We're going to bend the right leg back, take hold of it with just the right hand. Left arm can be out or again at a wall, or you could hold with 2 hands. As you do this, drop through your tailbone and lift up through your pubic bone. So the pelvis is neutral rather than tipping back. Thinking about opening up the crease in the right hip. And then release. Shake that out. Let's go to the other side. Left leg comes back. Right arm out, or at a wall, or at your foot. Tailbone dropping. Feel how you can increase the stretch by tucking the tailbone more. Release. Shake that out. Let's get steady on 2 feet. Parallel. We'll bring hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your elbows back. And take a little upper back arch. Heart lifting. Try not to collapse into your hands. Rather than sinking back, keep lifting higher. Head can be forward, head can be up, or dropping back, whatever feels best for you. And then release. Let's fold forward and bend your knees a little or a lot. And see if you can grab your big toes. You might need to bend your knees quite a bit in order to reach. It's okay if you can't reach. Lengthen. And then fold, pulling your head towards the floor. Imagine putting little spaces between each of your vertebrae. And then release. Let's lower down onto the knees, getting set up for a kneeling back bend, camel. If you want to pad your knees, you could roll up the front of your mat a couple times, or if you have a blanket or cushion you want to put under there. Come to a tall kneeling position. So just like we did standing, hands to the top of the buttocks, shoulders and elbows roll back, lift the chest. You can stay here or reach your hands for your heels. If the heels are a little bit too far, tucking your toes will give you another couple of inches. If it's still too far, keep hands at your buttocks. Head can be forward, up, or back. Heart lifting, keep lifting the chest higher. And then release. Child's pose, spreading the back. You can reach your hands back for your heels and pull against the heels, rounding your back even more. Hips can be up or down, head coming in towards your knees. Rabbit pose. And then release. Let's come back up to hands and knees, tabletop, with hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift the left arm up, and then curl from fingertips down. Thread the needle. Keep sliding your hand all the way through. Push your right hand either into the floor or into your bottom forearm to roll open through the right shoulder. And then gently release, unwind, back to neutral. Take a few rolls through the spine, arching and curving on your own time. Back to neutral. Right arm lifts up, same thing other side, way up, and then curl from fingertips down, thread it through, come onto your shoulder, side of your head, push the left hand into the floor or into your bottom forearm. release, unwind, back to neutral. Couple rolls through the spine. Maybe a down dog again, taking any movement you like before making your way onto your back. You can bring your knees to your chest. And then grab the soles of the feet on the inside for happy baby, pressing your knees towards the floor. And this could be done in stillness or with a little rocking. You can keep your legs bent or try straightening them one at a time or together, part way or all the way. And then come back to neutral and just check in with your body. Is anything needed for you before coming into your final resting pose? Is there any last pose or stretch that you would like to take? Can finish with anything or nothing. Might be a yoga pose, might be some movement, self-massage. Just feeling whatever you're doing. When you're done, get your body as comfortable as you can for Shavasana, your final rest. Feel free to put on extra layers or grab props. Once you're settling into the floor, you might take an extra deep exhale or a sigh. And then let your breath be natural without any effort. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles and take a big stretch. Bring your knees in and roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you.